The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Next matchup will see two familiar friends turn competitive foes for the next 10 minutes. He took this opportunity on 5 days' notice. Please welcome from the blue corner and representing JP Kruger's House of Tinkerbell and Art Suave Jiu-Jitsu, Gift Walker.
I was actually just wondering, I hadn't seen JP yet, but he is here. Like I said, these are
his opponent from
know each other
Gqeberha
really
needs
well.
no introduction. The Extreme Fighting Championship Bantamweight Champion in the red corner and representing the PE Submission Fighting Academy. Please welcome Sindile Manengela.
What I was saying was two camps, obviously, as you can see, they know each other really well. Spend a lot of time together, so it'll be interesting. Sindile has opted for the no rashi approach.
The vale tudo.
Right, so interesting to see how these guys approach this. Like I said, they would know each other really well. They might know exactly on where and how to win these fights, so let's see what happens. There's a lot of lion cross gorilla on Gift Walker's gear.
And crowns.
It's mesmerizing. Yeah, crowns, gorillas, and lions. I like it.
So, you know, Sindile is a really good wrestler. We've seen it in the UFC. He's second
straight
down.
onto the chin strap. Look at that.
Second
Straight
down
onto the chin strap.
Oh, that could be tight.
I think Gift is in deep trouble here, and he's going to go up. Oh, he should be. I think if he can get onto the mount position there, it's going to get interesting.
Oh, saying Sindile is a second down judoka. You know, he's opted to just sit to guard immediately.
And also a brown belt in jiu-jitsu and an MMA world champion.
Some accomplishments.
So you've got your hands full if you're dealing with him. And he's funny enough, his weight was pretty decent. He came in quite easy, but he looks a big guy. You know, he looks a physically big guy.
I mean, when he's fighting MMA, he's fighting a bantamweight,
Gift,
right?
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Gift's trying to work on a guillotine of his own. Yeah, he's fighting at bantamweight.
61 kilos.
Yeah, and he's made 70 quite easily.
That's heavier, still heavier than my walking around weight.
Interesting, looking for the back here onto the hip lock.
The winner of this fight is fighting Ray.
Correct. We'll fight Raymond Akert in the next round. So let's. Sindile looking very comfortable, very confident, and definitely been lifting a few weights in the off season. One of the things we asked him in the vlog leading up to it was, you know, obviously he went to UAE, didn't go his way. How important is it to come straight back in and get an opportunity to compete again? You know what I mean? He's a gamer. He wants to compete.
Yeah.
He wants to be here. And he was also signed up originally for the welterweight division, the 77 kilos, but then obviously signed a fight. So
Yeah.
he was happy. I would love to have seen what he would have weighed in, because if he's bantamweight, lightweight, welterweight, where exactly he fits in.
That's a large weight gap. How does that play into your confidences, though? You know, you having come off a loss, having won a world title, then coming off a loss.
Yeah, I think it's a different scenario, because it's a more like fun sort of scenario in jiu-jitsu. You know, obviously he's motivated by winning probably 10,000 rand plus another title. But I think the setting's a little bit more relaxed. You know, like it's not big pressure. It's not, you know, his career is not on the line and that kind of thing. You know, can have a bit of fun and enjoy himself in a competitive setting. So I think it's a good opportunity for him to compete and you know, stay in the public's knowledge. Let's say people can see him perform and that kind of thing, and maybe goes back to UAE Warriors and
Gift-
be considered a jiu-jitsu champion.
Sorry, Gift's attacking the guillotine. He's
Yeah, yeah.
just managed to close his hands together. He needs to get his leg free. Sindile is obviously wise to this and is trying to control the feet.
Yeah, and he's given
And
it up.
obviously there was no
Nice.
threat because he wasn't even fighting the hands.
And interesting to note, Sindile is like, the second there's a gap, he's finding the underhook and he's starting to turn up.
No. It's very much a wrestling MMA approach to grappling. Just get on top, stay on top.
Oh, the judo coming through there with a little
Gift
attempted hip toss.
Gift doing great to defend it though.
Yeah, like I say, two guys that know each other probably knew it was coming.
This is almost like big brother versus little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Gift coming to assert his dominance over his
The old guard.
the old guard, the older brother that's kind of been punching him around for the last decade, but now he's lifted some weights and got good at fighting.
Oh.
That was tricky, but good work.
Didn't like the way Gibb fell over his knee there, if I'm honest. But seems okay, thank goodness.
It's also interesting. It's a very different crowd to the last event.
Sure.
Like, there's a few similar faces, but there's a lot of new faces,
Sure.
which is, it's great to see. I mean, obviously that's
Oh,
because
good
there's new
breakdown
people
position
fighting.
there. Yeah, and I think it's guys starting to trust the brand that we're trying to put on a good show, But also, like, we're trying to get as much of the community involved in terms of fights. We want to reach out to guys like Kiara, for example, was in the quintet but didn't get a chance to perform. So we wanted to bring her back immediately. Well done.
Great work for Sindile to keep tightening, keep it going until he finally got the tap.
Great job. And like I said, Gifts given Sindile a bit of hard work. For the next
It
round,
wasn't a walkover.
So Raymond Akat gets his wish. He'll face Sindile Manengela in the next round.
Get their rematches.
Yeah.